Hi dear students, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, we solve some important previous Karnataka CET important questions. So see the first question. If the parabola, so this parabola is passes through the point 0, 2 and has its tangent at x is equals to 3 by 2 parallel to x-axis. So then we have to find the value of alpha and beta here. Is it clear, student? So first, so they given that this parabola passes through this point, means this point must satisfy this parabola. So substitute this point into here. So what you will get? So if you substitute, what is the value of x here? 0 and y is 2. So if you substitute x is equals to 0, so this must be 2. So that is alpha into x square. So x value is 0. So 6 into 0 plus beta. So 0, 0. So only this implies beta is equals to 2. So we got that beta value must be 2. Means, so these two options are wrong here. Means A and D are eliminated. So next we are left with only option B and option C here. So they have also given that its tangent T at x is equals to 3 by 2 is parallel to x-axis. That means, so we need the tangent, means we have to differentiate that. So what we have? Y is equals to alpha x square minus 6x plus beta. So what is derivative of this one? 2 alpha x minus 6. So we have that is given that at x is equals to 3 by 2. At x is equals to 3 by 2, the tangent is parallel to x-axis. That means what? At x is equals to 3 by 2. If you substitute x is equals to 3 by 2 into the derivative, so the derivative slope must be 0. So that is what the meaning of parallel to x-axis. Parallel to x-axis means what? If any line is parallel to x-axis, its slope is always 0. So therefore, at x is equals to 3 by 2, substitute this point into this derivative. So what you will get? So y dash is equals to 2 alpha, what is x value? 3 by 2 minus 6. What is the derivative is equals to 0. At x is equals to 3 by 2, the slope must be 0. So now we have this one. So solve this one. So 2 to cancel. So 3 alpha minus 6 is equals to 0. So from this we'll get alpha is equals to 2. So therefore the alpha and beta values are both are 2 and 2. Means this option is also wrong. So option C is the correct answer. So therefore alpha is equals to 2, beta is equals to also 2. This is what the correct option is. Is it clear, students? Okay. So next come to the next question. So the function, so this function is strictly decreasing. So we need the decreasing. Is it clear? Decreasing interval of this function. So we have f of x is equals to x square minus 2x. What is decreasing means? If its derivative is strictly less than 0 in such interval, so then we say that interval is a interval of decreasing. So consider this, f of x is equals to x square minus 2x. Take the derivative. What is f dash x is equals to 2x minus 2. So consider for decreasing. So we need for decreasing interval. So therefore for decreasing, f dash of x must be less than 0. So consider this one. What is f dash x is equals to 2x minus 2 less than 0. So this becomes x less than 1. So therefore minus infinity comma 1. So this is what the x less than 1 means what? So if you write in this in equation in interval form, that should be minus infinity, means you have to collect all those real numbers less than 1. So that is minus infinity comma 1. Open interval minus infinity comma 1 is the interval of decreasing. Interval of decreasing. Which option is the correct here? Option E is the correct one. Is it clear, students? Okay. Next come to the next question. So see this question. This question looks very difficult, so but that is very easy. So see this. So I'll write this one as, so I'll directly solve it. So I'll write sine of tan inverse x raised to 4 as it is. So I'll write the numerator as it is. Denominator, so I'll write that x raised to 8 as x4 whole square. Is it clear? Now substitute x4 is equals to t. Make the t substitution. x4 is equals to t. What we will get from here? x3 dx is equals to 1 by 3 dt. So this becomes, so what is x cube into dx is equals to, what is, sorry here, okay, sorry. So I'm sorry here. So we have x raised to 4 is equals to t. I'll substitute x raised to, sorry. So I'll substitute tan x raised to, sorry. So tan x raised to 4 is equals to t. I'll substitute, okay. So then differentiate this one with respect to x. So what you will get? 1 divided by, what is derivative of tan inverse? This is tan inverse. What is derivative of tan inverse is 1 divided by 1 plus x whole square. So that is equals to, so 1 divided by 1 plus x4 whole square is x raised to 8 dx is equals to dt. So then along with this we have to take the derivative of x raised to 4, that is 4x cube. Is it clear, student? So therefore derivative of this one, so where I should write it, this one, so I'll write it here. I'll write it here. Okay, so I'll continue that question here. So I'll substitute first tan inverse x raised to 4 is equals to t. Differentiate this one with respect to x. What we will get? 1 divided by 1 plus x square. What is derivative of tan inverse x is? So tan inverse x derivative is 1 divided by 1 plus x square. Here in place of x we have x raised to 4. So therefore x raised to 4 whole square. So then according to chain rule, so we have to take the derivative of x raised to 4, that is 4x cube, that is equals to dt by dx. So now, so take this 4 to this side. So what we will get? So x raised to 3 divided by 1 plus x raised to 8 into dx. So take this dx to this side and 4 to this side. So what we will get? 1 by 4 dt. Is it clear, student? So this question becomes x raised to, what is that? X raised to 3 sine of tan inverse x raised to 4 dx divided by 1 plus x raised to 8. That becomes, so this becomes, so what is x cube into 1 divided by 1 plus x raised to 8 into dx? So 1 by 4 dt. So 1 by 4 dt. So sine, what is tan inverse x raised to 4 is t. So that is equals to 1 by 4. So what is integration of t is, sorry, sine t is minus cos t plus c. So now substitute the value of, back substitute the value of t. So that is minus 1 by 4 cos of, what is t is tan inverse x raised to 4 plus c. So this is what the answer is. So which is that option is? So the option is, so I have it here, option is this one. So this is what the correct answer is. Is it clear, student? Option E is the correct one. Is it clear, student? Okay. So next question. So the domain of, so this question is related to function topic, the domain of this function. So what is domain means? So domain means, so set of all those values of x for which f is defined. So since here these questions are multiple choice questions, means the time is very, we have very short time here, so we have to solve it very fast. So that's why I'll write it fast. Okay, so here domain means what? Set of all those values of x for which the function is defined. So here since we have denominator here, so where this function becomes undefined, when this interval, sorry, when this denominator becomes 0. So 1 minus mod x, that becomes 0. So when 1 minus mod x becomes 0, so this implies f tends to infinity, means f take the value up to infinity. Is it clear, student? So therefore means mod x should not be 1 here. Is it clear? So when this becomes 0, so when mod x is equals to 1, so when mod x is equals to 1, so this implies, means when x is equals to 1 or x is equals to minus 1, means x is equals to plus minus 1. So this denominator, that is 1 minus mod x becomes 0, so that denominator becomes 0, so f become undefined, that is f tends to infinity. So therefore f is defined, the function is defined only when, so you have to take all those real numbers except minus 1 comma 1, means except minus 1 and 1. So this function is defined for every value of x. Is it clear, student? So which option is correct here? Option number A is the correct one. Is it clear? Okay, next question. So see this question. So we have tan 1 degree, tan 2 degree into tan 3 degree up to tan 89 degree. So we have to evaluate the value of this multiplication. Okay, so tan 1 degree multiply by tan 2 degree multiply by tan 3 degree up to so on tan into 89 degree. Okay, so I'll write it as tan 1 degree, tan 2 degree, tan 3 degree up to so on tan 89 degree. So I'll write it as, so up to 45 I'll write it as it is. So tan 2 degree, tan 3 degree up to so on tan 45 degree. So next tan 46 degree, tan 47 degree. So last up to so on tan 89 degree. So again, so I'll write it the same term up to here, means up to here I'll write the same term. So then now we have tan of 46 degree, correct? So we have tan of 46 degree. So I'll write this tan 46 degree as tan 90 degree minus 44 degree, correct? So because tan 90 degree minus theta is, what is this one? So 90 degree minus 44 degree is 46 degree only, tan 46 degree. Similarly 47 degree means tan 90 degree minus 43 degree. Is it clear? So up to so on tan 90 degree minus 1 degree. Is it clear? So again this one is as it is. So what is tan minus theta is cot theta. Correct? What is tan minus theta is, sorry, tan 90 minus theta is cot theta. What is cot theta here? Cot 44 degree, cot 40, sorry, cot 44 degree, cot 43 degree, cot 42 degree up to so on, cot 1 degree. So here we have tan 1 degree, tan 2 degree, tan 3 degree up to so on, tan 44 degree, tan 45 degree middle here. Okay, so this becomes, so tan degree, tan 1 degree, cot 10 degree 1, tan 2 degree, cot 2 degree cancel. So similarly all the terms get cancelled up to tan 44 degree, cot 44 degree. So only we are left with tan 45 degree. So what is the value of tan 45 is 1. So that is what the required answer is. So option B is the correct one here. Is it clear, students? Okay, next question. So here we have to evaluate this integral. See this. So here we have e raised to x, in the bracket we have 1 plus sin x divided by 1 plus cos x. So in the outside write it e raised to x as it is. So here I will separate this 1 plus cos x to 1 and sin x separately. So that is 1 divided by 1 plus cos x plus sin x divided by 1 plus cos x. So that is into dx into integration of e raised to x into. So see here 1 divided by 1 plus cos x. So what is 1 plus cos 2x is 2 cos square x. So if you take the half angle formula, so that is, so 2 cos square x by 2 plus, what is half angle formula for sin x is 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. So divided by, again 1 plus cos x is 2 cos square x by 2. So into dx. So here 1 cos get cancelled. So 2 to get cancelled. So that is equals to e raised to x. So 1 by 2, what is 1 by cos square x is secant square x by 2 plus sin x by 2 divided by cos x by 2 is tan x by 2. So now we know the property. So whenever you have e raised to x, integration of e raised to x into, in the bracket if you have f of x plus f dash of x, f dash x is the derivative of this function. So its answer always is e raised to x f of x into plus c. This is what the answer of such integral. So here we have, if you take f of x is equals to tan x by 2. So take the derivative of this one. So what is derivative of tan x by 2 is, derivative of tan is secant square x by 2. Then according to chain rule, take the derivative of x by 2, that is 1 by 2. So we have f dash x. So therefore the value of this integral using this property is given by e raised to x. What is f of x here? Into f of x. So what is f of x? Tan x by 2 plus c. This is what the answer is. What is the answer here? E raised to x tan x by 2 plus c. Option is the correct one. So next come to the next question. So this is related to the application of integral. So we have to find the area of the region here. So we have this curve, that is y is equals to 16 under root 16 minus x square. What this curve is? So to simplify this curve, make squaring on both sides. What we will get? Y square is equals to 16 minus x square. So simplify this. So what we will get? X square plus y square is equals to 16. Okay. So what is this circle is? So sorry, what is this equation is? This is the equation of circle with center at origin and radius 4 units. So this is what the circle looks like. So this point is 4, 0. So this one is 0, 4. So this one is what is this point? Minus 4, 0. So this point is a 0, minus 4. Okay. So we have y is equals to under root here. So y is equals to under root of something means that is always a positive quantity. Is it clear? So there is always a positive quantity, means we have to take the upper part only. So we should not take the lower part. So we have to take this part only the upper part, because y is negative, y is positive only the upper part. So we have to take the first two quadrants values only. So this circle means we have to evaluate the area here. So that area is equals to y into dx. So y into dx. So limits of x. So limits of x are running from 2 times, because if you consider the area in the first quadrant only, so then multiply it by 2. So we will get the complete area in the first 2 quadrants. Okay. So what are the limits of x here? X is running from 0 to 4. Okay. So 2 integral of 0 to 4. What is y value here? 16 minus x square into dx. So that is a is equals to So we'll solve it completely. So a is equals to 2 times, it is, so this one 16 can be written as 4 square minus x square. So within the limit 0 to 4 dx. Okay, so I'll solve it here in the next page. See, so we have a is equals to 2 times 0 to 4 under root 4 square minus x square into dx. So we know the formula, that is integration of under root a square minus x square into dx is equals to x by 2 under root a square minus x square plus a square by 2 sine inverse x by a. So we have this formula, okay, plus c. So apply this formula here. So that becomes, area becomes 2 times x by 2. So x by 2 under root a square means again 4 square. 4 square is 16 minus x square plus a square is again 16 divided by 2 sine inverse x by 4. So okay, plus c. So plus c is not required here. So since it is a definite integral, so 0 to 4. So take it. So 2 outside. So first substitute the upper limit. 4 by 2, 16 minus 4 square. So 4 square is 0. Sorry, 4 square is 16. 16 minus 16 is 0. So first value becomes 0. So 16 divided by 2 is 8. Sine inverse 4 by 4, 1. Sine inverse 1. So minus, if you substitute 0 into the value, so you will get completely 0, because here it is 0, sine inverse of 0 is again 0, so that value completely becomes 0. So area becomes 2 times, so this is value is 0, so only we are left with this one. So 8 sine inverse 1, sine inverse 1. What is sine inverse 1 is 2 times 8 pi by 2, because at 90 degree sine is 1, so that sine inverse 1 becomes pi by 2. So area becomes, so 60, sorry, 2 to cancel, so 8 pi square units. So this is what the answer is. So which option is correct here? So the option number 8 pi. So this is 8 pi. So this is what the answer is. 8 pi square units is the answer. Is it clear, students? Okay, thank you.